It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. Temperatures that are pretty comfortable out there across the Ozarks. Morning numbers in the 50s as of 5 o'clock, but we are going to warm things up, and I have a beautiful day ahead. In fact, today, temperatures will be a little bit below average. 70 degrees for the high temperature. Add in some sunshine and a north breeze, and you might even want a long sleeve shirt or a light jacket today. Temperatures slightly cooler than the seasonal average thanks to that cold front and some chilly air lingering behind it. It will be a beautiful afternoon, though, to spend some time outdoors, but we'll spend most of the day in the 60s, which is a little bit cooler for this time of the year. This is setting the stage for some absolutely fantastic weather for our weekend, and we deserve it, don't we? EF1 tornadoes officially coming in from the National Weather Service from the storms that we had the other night for Monette. That storm traveling about 11 miles and then finally lifting near Aurora. Lots of storm damage to clean up in several communities. And now we are finally talking about a little bit of relief from some of that strong to severe weather. So fantastic weekend weather ahead. It's going to be a dry stretch of days and days with really nice temperatures to enjoy. Today is the coolest with a high temp near 70 degrees. I do have that north breeze in the forecast, as I mentioned. I think at about 10 miles an hour through the day, but we could see wind gusts to 20. So it might be a little bit breezy, certainly making it feel a bit cool out, especially this evening and for the mid-morning hours. We are quiet, though, across the center part of the country. Our low pressure system that brought us all the severe storms this week is now way off to the east, and we are enjoying much nicer conditions. A little bit of a cool down today, as I mentioned, but nice conditions ahead for Saturday and Sunday. I think tomorrow we're back into the mid 70s. By Sunday, we should be in the upper 70s. And I think for the most part, the weekend is rain free. We're definitely rain free today and tomorrow. By Sunday, I think we're rain free during the afternoon hours, so you can still enjoy, your barbecues, your Sunday plans, get out and about. It's Sunday night that we start looking at our next chance for rain that returns. Doesn't look like severe weather, which is good news, but this is just kind of that garden variety May rain shower that's in the forecast Sunday night, lasting through much of Monday, and that will have an impact on our temperature again. High temp today, though, 70 degrees. It's going to be beautiful, mostly sunny in the Ozarks. More sunshine on the way for us on Saturday with high temperatures back to about 75. We'll be in the upper 70s on Sunday. I'm thinking more like 78 degrees during the afternoon. And it's late, likely after sunset Sunday night, that the rain chance returns. So the weekend rain-free and beautiful. Make some outdoor plans if you don't have any already. We will see the rain showers increase in coverage by Monday, and that rain and cloud cover will limit the temperature again. We'll fall back into the low 70s by Monday. Good news ahead, though, and a nice stretch of days for us here in the Ozarks. Around the country, not as nice out west. Rain and higher elevation snow still in the forecast for portions of the northern and central Rockies. That's going to be the case through Saturday. We also have showers and thunderstorms over parts of the upper Mississippi Valley this afternoon and evening. But we thankfully are getting a bit of a break from some of the torrential rain and severe weather. We need the days to dry out because we did have just too much water too quickly a little bit with those storms that came through, and the grass has just been growing like crazy. We will get several dry days to get the yard work done over the next couple of afternoons. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question. This is the question that I left you with yesterday. The average American eats about 1.5 pounds of what every year? Do you think it is A, spinach, B, romaine lettuce, C, cabbage, or D, turnip greens? And the answer, now all of these things are pretty light, but it's only 1.5 pounds a year. You've got a long time to eat 1.5 pounds of A, spinach. The average American eats about 1.5 pounds of spinach every single year. Spinach, of course, one of the most nutritious foods that you can eat. So this year, if you can. I actually think these numbers are kind of opposite for me. I eat a whole lot of spinach and not a lot of the other varieties, but there are a lot of folks eating the other things, I guess. I mean, it's not something I would have thought of, but cabbage, the average American eats 8.6 pounds of cabbage. That seems like a lot of cabbage. I am not buying um, cabbage that much. By the way, if you thought 8.6 was a lot eaten by Americans, the average Russian eats 44 pounds of cabbage every single year. Isn't that wild? They they have a lot more recipes with cabbage than we do, I suppose. Um, and if you were curious about the other categories, romaine lettuce, the average American eats like 12 and a half pounds of romaine lettuce. So we like our romaine here in the USA. Uh, I don't know about turnip greens. I couldn't find data on that one. I'm going to assume less. I don't know. But A, spinach, 1.5 pounds per year. Congrats if that was your guess. All right, here's the question that I will leave you with and have the answer for on Monday morning. Which is the only state that does not require people to register to vote? Do you think it is A, North Dakota, B, Nevada, C, Oregon, or D, Montana? I will have the answer for you on Monday morning. Make sure you head to the website. It's your chance to win $20 to Scooter's Coffee every single day. I hope you enjoy your afternoon and your weekend. It is going to be beautiful in the Ozarks, so have a great one. And thanks so much for listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Thanks also to our sponsors, Scooter's Coffee and Rescue Towing. And you can find up to the minute weather information all day long throughout the weekend if you just head on over to the website. That's aroundtheozarks.com.